Hi, so the divorce process, the divorce journey, it's a road and the recovery period lasts between 2 to 4 years, depending on how long you were in your marriage and whether you have kids and how connected you're going to stay in your new structure that you're going to create for yourself. But what I want to really let you know is three ways of thinking about it. And the first one is don't forget who you are. So this is a process of transformation and transition. And some of what you're going to have to look at is your trauma that comes up. Whether the trauma was created in your marriage or it was created in your childhood, there are patterns of trauma that show up and have an effect on you. So that's one thing I just want to make sure in your divorce journey that you're keeping track of. Also, remember, grief is not linear. So you are going to be sometimes all over the map with your grief. You're going to feel like you're riding high and you're doing well, and then suddenly plunge down because there was a memory, there was an anniversary, there's a cycle of life or the year that reminds you of the loss that you're experiencing. So keep looking at your grief, processing it when you see it, find themes that you resonate with around your grief. Like these are the times that I'm vulnerable to it. And also give yourself a lot of space to heal and to do the work and to take care of yourself and to discover who you are, because that is well worth it. And that will definitely stabilize you for your next chapter. Then you have the other aspect, which is how to rebuild the relationships with your kids, family, community. And that is quite an investigation. And it might not be rebuilding the relationship with your kids. It might be strengthening the relationship with your kids, being the parent that you want to be, being the person that you want to be, and really looking at your personality and what you might have to grow and change about yourself to be able to achieve that. And then we have all the legal and administrative things that are required of you to finalize your divorce on paper, to make the agreements, to deal with your money situation, your relocation, your work, and how you take care of your kids, how you deal with your extended families, how you do the holidays, vacations. So there's a lot of change that ricochets into all of these areas. So you'll notice that, and it's something to work on regularly when those things come up, and even more regularly when you get regular support or weekly support in a support group or in therapy or whatever way you work on yourself. So you can continue to look at your part in creating your new world and also just keep doing, as they say in AA, doing the work to keep your side of the street clean. And then, of course, there's a relationship if you're parenting with your ex and how you're going to show up to that in a different way, watching whether the baggage of your marriage is in that relationship and if you have to work on that, or if you've been able to reset. And then, of course, there's like the choices that you have about how you want to move on. Do you want to be in another relationship? Do you want to just work on your own quality of life and the relationship you have with yourself? And what is the vision that you have for your life? And then practicing to live the life that you want to live in your attitude, in your daily habits, in your friendships, in the way you relate to people in your world, work, family, all of it. So I'm wishing you a lot of luck, and I hope that you found my guide here helpful and it gave you a few tips of how to think about things differently. Don't hesitate to reach out if you want to talk with me or subscribe to my channel so you get to hear my other thoughts around different areas of helping people grow, change, and work on their mental health. So thanks for stopping by and listening to me, and I hope it was helpful.